Technically, that's all you need. Like, we pack all this stuff, but technically all you need is your permit so you can legally do it, and then that sharp stick and string so that you can shoot something.
Yeah, because like in the end, you still have to choose the tree, and you have to. And you mentioned it before. You have to make the shot. So it's still up to you where you go, and how you got to that point to know there's a buck there or a doe or whatever you're going after, and you still have to make the shot when it counts. The Sitka pants and your Millennium tree stand aren't going to make the shot for you. So it doesn't do you any good. I mean, it does do you good. We'll get to that later. But as on the scale of things, I think it does you less good than some of the other things. Because it can't, in the end, you still have to do it.
Yeah, and it's not to say that shooting a nice bow isn't, the let-off might be easier, it might be quieter. Like, there are advantages to the higher-end equipment, or if you get better pants, they're warmer. Or a better coat and they're warmer. So there are advantages to the higher end stuff. I just think sometimes we get caught up in the status symbol of what we're buying and what we're using, as opposed to what, maybe we can afford, or what we should, or what we can get away with using, or what we may want to use.
Yeah, that was the next thing that I had written down, so that works out perfect. We're thinking on the same wavelength, at least today. But the hunting industry and social media push the narrative that you need fancy equipment.
And they always have.
Always have and always will, and it's somewhat their fault, not somewhat their fault. If you're going to push a product, you have to show the benefits and want
and hype
people
it up
to buy it and make it seem good. So it's not like a real bad thing. That's just how people sell things. But
marketing.
Yeah, it's marketing, and I think as hunters, we get caught up in it as bad as the people that buy Jordan shoes just because they're Jordan shoes or the new iPhone. I mean, and people like certain stuff. There's hunters that like new Sitka clothes. Nothing wrong with it. But that doesn't mean that's the most important factor in hunting success. There's nothing wrong with good clothes. It's just not for hunting most important. Still important, not the most important.